Okay, so now it's time to add a little bit of music to our piece here, and you're going to be able to create your own music in an application called GarageBand. So check it out. If I go ahead and pull up my dock over here, you'll notice there's this little guitar. Okay, when you launch it, GarageBand go ahead and launches. There is a way that you can do a movie score for these, but the process is a little complicated. And so rather than create a score, we're just going to create a music track. So a lot of times, just like iMovie, GarageBand will pop up with something already open. What you're going to do is you're going to say File, New, and from that, instead of movie score, you're actually going to choose New Music Project. Okay? You're going to save this music project with your name to your student folder. And you can go ahead and leave the tempo and timing and key and everything the same. So I go ahead and create that, and what will open up is a basic iMovie project. Okay, this keyboard you can go ahead and close, and you'll notice down below there's this little eyeball. Okay, when I click the eyeball, it pops up all these different tracks that I can choose from. When I select beats, okay, I can go ahead and find one that I like and drag it up to this section of the timeline. You'll notice that right away what I get here is a series of beats, and when I hit the play button, it starts to play them. Okay? Now for all of you that understand the basics of music, what you're trying to do is layer different instruments on top of them to give yourself a kind of a unique melody, right? I can go back to reset that sound, choose different sounds, and if they have a green button, that means that I can actually play the instrument, the little green musical note, right? And I can play that instrument just by going to Window, Musical Typing, and you'll see that I've got a keyboard now that I can use that's going to work on that particular instrument. So when I click G on my keyboard, for instance, okay, and hold it, you can see I'm actually getting the sound of the synth. If I was to actually hit the record button while I was playing that, you could see I could get a very bad song very quickly, right? If I played it back, it would actually play that. So once I have a track in here that I really like, you know, I can always make it longer or shorter, and I'm ready to bring it back to my iMovie project. All I need to do is go to Share at the very top and say Send Song to iTunes. Okay, and as it creates a mix, you can see it shows up in my iTunes now, right? And if I go back to iMovie, right, I can choose on Media, iTunes, right? And if I go down to Recently Added, there's my song. Okay, I can go ahead and drag it and put it into my timeline on the bottom track, and then adjust its volume level, put it to the very beginning. Medic, it's a bat. That easily, I just added my own custom music to iMovie. So again, go ahead and get into GarageBand, get your music in there.